I think the handshake eased the tension, all right? But then there's still undercurrents that have not been taken care of. And undercurrents are not good. We've got to, if we want to unite, if the spirit of the handshake is about uniting Kenya as one, so that we you know, was multi-party the right way to go? You know, if we were looking at single-party state as being corrupt, as being, I don't know, the single-party state, and then we went into multi-party. When you think corruption, we had it there, we have it even more here with multi-party. So was the multi-party supposed to solve corruption, create an opposition, keep government in check? And that's why we went for it. For me, it has worsened corruption. Devolution has also taken development to the people, but it's also devolved corruption. So for me, the spirit of the handshake has to be anchored on something that is firm. And if the firmness of the spirit of the handshake is that we are one Kenya, then I think after Uhuru and Raila met, there was a need to bring all the political leaders on board. And that hasn't happened. And I would like it to happen. As a woman, as a mother, as somebody who has seen the cost of post-election violence, women being raped, women being maimed, properties being destroyed, children suffering.
So as the people of Nairobi, or as a representative of the people of Nairobi, because it's not just women, you're representing Nairobi basically, we have put you there in leadership to ensure some of those concerns that you have are represented. What are you doing to ensure that, first of all, the leaders are brought on board, and that for Wanjiku, because at the end of the day, what we're looking for is a country where we can operate and a better country to live in?
Okay, I am one person, and I've realized something in politics. Parliament and the political leadership, you know, when you look at party politics, and the private sector and the NGO world, we are all driving different agendas. And the sadness is we can make as many laws as we want, but if we don't tackle the big elephant in the room, which is poverty and corruption, and they are connected, and if that is not what is driving our leadership, then for me, I'm just...
Lost the plot.
We've lost the plot. I feel, you know, yesterday we were in a radio talk show, and one of the members of parliament said, oh, you know, they've joined government, now there's no opposition. I like the idea of the fact that we've joined government, because for me, after elections, any responsible government will work with all elected leaders. But immediately after the elections, there was talk. And you see, the people who talk are the people in the political party. There was talk by a lot of Jubilee members that we're not going to do development in NASA strongholds. We're going to develop this section of Kenya and that section. So for me, when Raila and Uhuru had the handshake, it meant Kenya became one again. We can develop the whole country. Because when an election is over, the government should actually respect all elected leaders. But Jubilee government did something very wrong. And the structures of government were actually intertwined with Jubilee. And that is wrong. The structures of government are supposed to serve all political leaders.
Are they not serving all political leaders?
No, they lost their